Okay, so as you can see here, I'm changed locations for tonight's video. I'm hanging out here at the Polynesian Resort here in Walt Disney World. Let's just kind of walk around here so you can kind of see what it looks like around here. It's a beautiful night. It's a lot cooler than it was earlier today. Now, what we're going to talk about in today's video, as we've already mentioned, we're going to ask you this question. Do you feel forced into lowering your prices just to keep up with your competitors? That's one question that we can ask you. Now, in that same question, we can also ask you, have you ever lost any customers to your competition? Has that ever happened to you? Even if you're not knowledgeable about this happen, chances are that this has happened, because not everybody comes to you and you're not knowledgeable about everybody that's looking at you before they buy, right? So again, we've kind of talked about this already throughout some of our previous videos, and that is that your job as a business owner is to help your customers get what they want. And if you can help them get what they want, then you will automatically get what you want, right? So how do we do that? Now, one of the ways that we do this is to provide more value to our customers than what our competition is willing to do. They may be able to do it, but are they willing to do it, and are they doing it? Now, Seth Godin, who is a very famous business guru, has done speaks at Google and written a lot of top-selling books when it comes down to business and marketing. And one of the things that he says is the marketplace of today is filled with average products for average people. It's the same type of products and services, same quality, pretty much same everything. The only difference is that it's offered under a different product or under a different brand name, and that's really the only differences between it. So how are we able to provide more value? How are we able to do this? Now, there's a number of ways that we can do this, but let's talk about the customer experience. Now, again, I'm hanging out here at the Walt Disney World Resort here today, and that's one of the things that the Walt Disney Company is very well known for, is they provide an exceptional experience. The product, no matter what you do, your product needs to be good, and you need to provide a good product and service. But the experience is one of the ways in which we can provide more value. And this is how you can go to any theme park, and they know that. But the way that they make sure that you keep on coming back is providing you with an exceptional experience. Let me explain what I mean by this. Now, let's just say, as an example, that you're going to go see a movie with some friends, okay? You have a couple of choices. You can go to Netflix, you can watch it there, you can watch a movie on Google, you can do a pay-per-view thing on Google, and or not Google, but yeah, you can do it on Google too, but I was thinking more or less of YouTube. You can do that. Like I said, you can go you can go to Netflix, you can go to a store, rent it, or you can go actually to a movie theater. Now, which each level of experience, people are willing to pay more depending on the level of experience, right? Now, in downtown Disney here, they have this just amazing movie theater. And, you get to have wine and have a nice little dinner, and, you're going to pay more for it too. But the more service that you're able to provide, the more that a person is going to be willing to spend for that as well. So that's just one example how we as business owners are able to provide more value to our customers than even what our competition is able to do. Now, let me tell you about one last story. Now, there is this family wine business, and the father came from Belarus, Russia in 1978, came to America, started his business, and started that business from scratch. Started it from zero and built that business from zero to a $4 million a year business, okay? Years later, his son Gary took over the business, and within just a couple of years, he took that business from a $4 million a year business to a $67 million a year business. Now, how do you go from a $4 million a year business to a $67 million a year business?